Hey everyone, Andrew, Day 2 Dryden, recording here again for Nikachu MTG, and today we are playing Burn in Modern. If this is the kind of content you enjoy, please do make sure to like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. If you had to do one, subscribing is the important thing, followed by liking, and then, hey, if you got any comments, I will read them. I do read the comments, I'll do my best to respond to them, so if you have questions, if you have opinions, let me know. I'd be really interested to have those discussions with you. Now, my microphone wasn't working first couple times, so this is actually the third time I've done a deck tech, so I'm going to kind of try to not repeat myself too much and keep my thoughts together. But the big thing about this list, if you haven't noticed already, is that we're playing with green again. So Nikachu and I did a set review for the new Ravnica set when it got spoiled. So we talked about Skewer the Critics, which has of course made big splashes in Standard, Modern, and Legacy for Burn. Amazing. Format defining, or maybe not defining, format altering, I'll definitely say that. But one other card we talked about a lot was Cindervines. So I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet because there could be an entire video on this card, and we did talk a lot about it in the set review, so if you want to check that out a bit more in depth, I would recommend that. The big thing I will say about this card is that I think that this is a more proactive than a reactive card, and I like that. So for example, the big enchantments we want to deal with outside of maybe like a Ley Line of Sanctity, which of course this can still answer, are things like maybe like a Blood Moon or like a Spreading Seas, things like that. So the nice thing about this is that there are times when I've thought to myself, well, I want to play like an Eidolon out or something like that, but I also need to hold up mana for this Destructive Revelry I've got in my hand. Because once that Spreading Seas comes down, once that Blood Moon comes down, I'm not going to have access to green or potentially even white mana anymore. Or even red mana, actually, if it's a Spreading Seas, right? Could happen. So the nice thing about this card is what it lets me do, I hope, or in my mind, this is how I see it playing out, is instead of having to choose, okay, do I go like Swift Spear, Lava Spike, attack? Do I go Eidolon, pass turn? Or do I hold up mana? I can just 2 mana, play this out, leave it on the battlefield, and then go about my business. Hopefully it can deal a couple damage, even if it doesn't. Like if they drop a Blood Moon, awesome. I can use red mana to pay for the Cindervines, get that out of there. If they want to go Spreading Seas, you know what? Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a roadblock, or it's going to be a bit of a speed bump in making me use a mana to destroy the enchantment to get my mana back. However, I would much rather those things, and of course they are going to take a damage from the Cindervines to do that. So, it's not like a complete loss. But it turns those things into speed bumps rather than roadblocks where, we just can't cast anything anymore, which isn't always the case, but it definitely can be the case, right? I think the Eidolon-like effect is sort of gravy. I think that's extra over and above stuff that makes it easier to justify playing this over a Destructive Revelry, because there definitely are times when that instant speed is better than the sorcery speed enchantment followed by 3 mana to be able to sacrifice it and destroy an enchantment or artifact afterwards, right? There are certain decks where this is just going to be worse, like a Destructive Revelry would probably be better against Affinity or Hardened Scales Affinity, any of those kind of things. So that's my thought on this card. I hope we get to see this card, and I hope we get to learn a little bit about it. It's very possible we won't use it in any of the matches today, so, it is what it is. And for that reason, the 60 cards that I'm starting with are the exact same 60 cards I would start with if I were just playing red-white. So we've got our normal suite of lands and spells here. I like 19 lands over 20. I also like 6 fetchable targets in the mountains and the Sacred Foundries. When you're playing something like Control between Field of Ruins and Path to Exiles and things, sometimes, you can end up getting, you draw a couple of fetch lands and you don't have any targets left in your deck. And then what happens is you try to want to maybe get, 4, maybe 5 mana to be able to try to force through a bunch of spells in a big flurry to end the game. Well, if you're stuck on like 3 or 4 mana instead of maybe 4 or 5, sometimes it can be hard to get those spells through, especially when you need to be able to respect, a Lightning Helix or a timely reinforcements or something coming back at you, right? Not everything in this deck costs 1, and honestly, if everything in this deck did cost 1, I don't know if these spells would have enough utility. This would become a much more linear and arguably weaker deck in a lot of ways. So I still like to have 6 fetchable targets. I definitely don't want to go lower than that. I also like to have 10 fetch lands. To be able to get my colors and turn on Searing Blaze, feed this Grim Lavamancer, all these other things I want to do with my graveyard. Although if you are playing in a local meta that has just like a lot of burn and like no control decks or something like that, I definitely could respect the decision to go up to 4 Inspiring Vantage and maybe cut a Sacred Foundry. That's legitimate. That's very, very legitimate. Burn is not the fastest, most scariest, high-powered, lightning speed deck in the format anymore. There are more broken decks that make Burn look extremely fair at the moment, unfortunately. So playing with your life total is a real cost, and we're going to get back to that point when I talk about the Stomping Ground and the sideboard. Outside of that, we have our normal suite of 1 mana spells. In addition to the Lavamancer, this could be a 20th land if you would rather go with that. I am not safe. I am satisfied and confident in 19 lands being fine. I've been doing it for a while now. Although for a long time I was very hardline on like I don't want to go lower than 20 lands. So the nice thing about Lavamancer is even outside of the creature matchups that we obviously like it in, it's still good against control. It's still good against Jund. It's probably just going to get eaten by a removal spell, but whatever. I mean, so would a Goblin Guide, and I'm certainly not going to cut down on those. So, it is what it is. But it definitely has upside, right? This thing could end up dealing 6, 8 damage. Who knows? And that's definitely a place you want to be. In addition to that, I definitely don't want to have less than 4 copies of Skullcrack and Lightning Helix. Again, there are very fast decks in the format. Sometimes the life gain from Lightning Helix can be very, very relevant. And because Burn is a very popular deck, and other aggro strategies, there are going to be life gain effects in the format. So I definitely want to have the Skullcracks as well. Although, again, for your local meta or something like that, I could definitely see going like 4 Skullcrack, putting the Lightning Helix in the sideboard, or, the other way around. Definitely legitimate choices that you could make. Eidolon of the Great, Revel... I've heard people say Revel recently, and it just stuck in my brain and I can't get it out. Eidolon of the Great, Revel. Great card. It single-handedly will change the matchup because if this card isn't answered quickly, it will both change your opponent's and your own turns every turn it's on the board. It's by far the most complicated card in this deck. If I make misplays, not that they are solely confined to Eidolon, but more often than not, if I make a misplay, it's due to some sort of an Eidolon effect that I haven't added up in my head properly. Searing Blaze, of course, amazing against any small creature decks. 6 damage, 2 mana, can't do better than that. And sometimes those creatures, those birds of paradise, whatever, hey, you gotta bolt that bird. Whatever bolts your bird, right? That's why we're wearing the shirt. Thanks again to Jan of the Spike Feeders. Check out their YouTube channel if you haven't done so already, and if you like EDH content. Outside of that, again, Boros Charm, Lightning Helix, we already talked about. Skewer the Critics, the new hotness in burn decks, and Rift Bolt, really good at activating these Skewer the Critics, and hey, reasonable on its own. Outside of that, again, these are the same 60 cards I would use in just red-white burn in the sideboard. Graveyard decks are a big factor in Modern right now, so we definitely have the 2 Rest in Peace. I thought about using a third one, but instead, I went with a copy of Anger of the Gods. It's good against small creature decks like humans and spirits and those kind of things that are running around still. In addition to that, great against Dredge. Really, really great. Kill Prized Amalgam, it's not coming back. Kill Bloodghast, it's not coming back. So get the heck out of here. I really like that. Another great removal spell that unfortunately we sometimes need to be able to access. Path to Exile. Get the Gurmag Anglers, the Death Shadows, the Tassigers. Get out of here. You're not coming back either. The rest of the Skullcracks and the Lightning Helixes, and then the Cindervines we talked about, and then finally the Stomping Ground. A viewer maybe about a month and a half, 2 months ago mentioned in one of the comments, because again, I do read the comments, why aren't we playing Stomping Ground on the sideboard? And I honestly felt like it was the biggest breath of fresh air I've seen in a while for this deck. if the only green cards we're running are in the sideboard here, then why is the green mana not in the sideboard as well? I understand that sideboard slots are very, very valuable. I do. I get it, especially in Modern. If you wanted to have a reasonable sideboard for like every matchup, guess what? You'd probably need a 40 card sideboard. Can't do it. So I understand that there is a cost to using a sideboard slot here. However, again, there are a lot of aggro decks in this format, and if I'm only using this green mana for this card that I might not even be using in a match, then why do I want it in my deck? This 2 life that I might have to pay could be extremely relevant in a lot of matches. So I am much more comfortable having this in the sideboard and considering it sort of a 5th part of this Cindervines package. Yes, this is not a Cindervines, but I sort of see it as part and parcel with that package. And if I'm going to be doing something like that, you know what, that's fine, whatever. I might cut, a different card or go up to 20 lands if I wanted to do something like that. So I really like this. If you disagree, I think that's a respectful opinion. I think this is a really good idea, but I do understand that it is not a free roll. I do understand that there is a cost to be paid in using this in the sideboard, and if you think otherwise, let me know, and I will very happily welcome that respectful discussion. So, I'll find out as soon as I'm done. Make sure the microphone worked this time. Hopefully it did. Hopefully you're hearing my voice this time, because I do not want to record this a 4th time. Outside of that, it's been great. Please make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in round 1. Okay, here we go in round 1. This hand is great. We got land drops, Searing Blaze, lots of burn spells. We're going to keep. So, quick... what's the word? Not admission. Full disclosure here. I actually recorded a league with that deck that I just did the deck tech for, but forgot to hit record. And then played some arena games to record with and didn't hit the record button. So I'm pretty drained right now, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm gonna do my best to keep things upbeat and going, but I'm feeling the effects right now. I'm feeling the effects of playing like hours of Magic with that's interesting. A Steam Vents into a Faith. Oh right, I get it. It's Is It Phoenix? I was like, that's the weird dredge combination. Excuse me. In case you're interested, what happened in the league is I went 3-2, lost to Affinity, and what did we beat? We beat Dredge, Tron, and something else. Lost to Affinity and Hardened Scales Affinity. And small part of me, that's a really good draw. Small part of me is actually a little, well, I shouldn't say happy, because I'm getting really tired of playing Magic today. Obviously, we want to do this, get ahead of them. Like, this is great, right? If they want to cast a bunch of spells to get their Arclight Phoenixes going, well, you're going to take a lot of damage from this Eidolon, so deal with it. I actually sideboarded in. Oh, that's fantastic. Good luck flipping this thing. I actually sideboarded in the Cindervines, and they were great against Tron. I have to take my word for it. But I actually forgot to put the Stomping Ground in against Affinity, and because of that, I lost the game in game 2. So it's kind of crazy that way. So they're tapped out. They can't do any of this stuff. I have no issue. Just again, I'm worried about my turn 3 play Wooded Foothills. No, I have no issue just killing this thing in the ice. I'll take 2, but they're gonna go to 10. They've got nothing on board. Like this is fantastic. Actually, I probably could have even skewered there. It's possible that I should have done that, but we'll see. Sure. I don't see how this goes well for you. This seems very poor. It seems like you need to answer this Eidolon. Like, I have lethal in my hand, actually. So, I think we're going to get to game 2. Arclight Phoenix is interesting. I played against a really good local player. I think he's been on the Pro Tour, or I could be wrong. The other day who was using it, and I was using. They were saying that this is just a tough matchup for them. So I think maybe I don't want to over sideboard, and I kind of just want to. I kind of just want to get them. So before I was putting things like Rending Volley in and stuff like that, I don't even know if we need it. I don't even know if we need that. I think something like this is just what we want. Maybe a couple answers in like Path and stuff like that. But I don't think we need too much. Yeah, that's my opinion on that. I do want to take out one more card though. I just don't know what I want. You know, we're on the draw. I can take out an Eidolon. Eidolon is good, but they're going to bring in removal and things like that for it. Sand is very good if we draw another land. Very good. I'll be risky. I think we have enough interaction early on that this is fine. Yeah, Izzix Phoenix is a strong deck, very strong deck, right? And it can come out of nowhere, right? Thing in the Ice can flip and do all kinds of crazy stuff. Like there's some serious power to this deck. I think if you were trying to look for a powerful deck to try to get ahead in the format, like that's one of the things about Modern, right? Like if you can get good at your deck and you can run well and you're playing a strong deck, like that's one of the recipes for success, right? Magic in general just has a natural fail rate of a certain percent. And even the best players in the world, right, at the top of their game, right, they're winning maybe 70% of the time at the very top. So if that's the case, then I don't really want to give them a land and ramp them. It's really unfortunate we missed a land drop, but you know, I can let them do a little bit of... See, okay, I'm tempted to do this Path when they're tapped out, but there's another part of me that is like, well, wait for this thing to flip. Like, they might as well put some effort into it. Sweet, okay. Yeah, I'll go in for the damage. That's fine. Right, so you kind of want to play those really strong decks if you can, just to try to help maximize what you can do to win. It's 2 cards on the bottom for the Searing Visions. That's excellent to see. If they don't have another land drop here, they're in trouble. I could baby this Path a little bit more. Maybe not now. Maybe now there's no point. Oh, they missed a land drop though. Do I want to give them another land? Yeah, okay, I can try to do this for one more turn. I mean, I'm actually pretty close to just killing them with burn spells. So maybe I don't even need to worry about this thing in the ice. I hadn't even thought of that. If they miss another land drop, that's going to be pretty great. I mean, we're missing land drops too, right? Oh! Yeah, those Metamorphos would have helped you. Yeah, thing in the ice. Okay, yeah. Or, flip. That's fine. So, but if they don't have, like, a Dispel or something... Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, maybe not. Maybe they're going to use it for something. Yeah, because I would really... Playing green. What the heck are they playing? Oh crap! They've got the Arclight Phoenix. Okay, well then yeah, it is definitely also. I was not paying attention. I'll chalk that up to again the excessive amount of Magic I've been playing right now. But yeah, okay, yeah, we're super dead. What the heck is the breeding pool for? Well, we would have won this game if we had just drawn another land. There's that. Yeah, land we would have won. That's really brutal. Really brutal to lose that one. I mean, I kept a greedy hand, I guess, but like by turn 5, we should have hit a second land. Come on. I think this is still fine. Yeah, this is still fine. This is not as strong of a hand. I will mulligan this. This is okay. I don't love this hand, though, if I'm being honest. Do not love this hand. Yes. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to chalk that up to being a little bit out of it. This deck is very strong, though. I wonder what they're running green for. They have something weird. Maybe it's a sideboard card. Do they have something weird like... I really want to see like an Eidolon or something. Like, this isn't bad, but like... Is it... Whatever. It's not a land, so it's going on top. Oh, I have to shuffle it away anyway. I didn't even think of that. I guess I'll get a basic. This is a little bit of a racing situation. Okay, come on, let me resolve this here. Yeah, it just means I'll have to get a fetch next time. Or it means I'll have to fetch out a Sacred Foundry next time, but getting a basic here is fine. Oh, it's really unfortunate we lost that game. Really, really, really unfortunate. And that's a mulligan. That's too bad. Okay. So, 2 cards on the bottom again. That's okay. Yeah, alright, let's just go ham here. Just go ham while they're tapped out. Like, even if they just go like land, thing in the ice, do I want to Searing Blaze that? No, it's not going to kill it. It's ridiculous how much mulligans affect your game. Like, you really need to resolve like 7 spells to win these games. And yeah, when you go down a card, it just feels so bad. I've been noticing it in Standard a lot. Oh, are they going to get Phoenixes here? If they get Phoenixes here, that's pretty bad. It also means that Searing Blaze was... Oh, they didn't. Okay. It also means that Searing Blaze would have been good to keep. Oh my god! Because if they had got Phoenix into play, then I could have fetched and shocked. And Searing Blaze them at instant speed. But we didn't get punished. Again, it shows how strong that freaking Eidolon would have been. Or even just a turn 1 creature. They've had no way to deal with it. That being said, they could have had one and just not played it. Yeah, we're going to suspend this. Slowly getting there. Slowly, slowly. The last opt they put on the bottom. This opt they put on the bottom. So they're churning through looking for, I don't know, I guess anything. I think they're lucky our hand was so crap. Flashing back. Yeah, I haven't seen this deck since I guess it was using more of those Drakes in the main deck. And those Drakes are tough. Those like X4 flying creatures, those things are tough to deal with. And the graveyard hate doesn't even really stop them. That's the thing. Because even the cards in exile, they're discarding Thing in the Ice. Well, that's... Okay. Oh, man, I would really love to just draw like an Eidolon. That would just make my life a lot easier. It's not bad either. something on the board. Something, something, something. And a repetitive source of damage. Okay. Obviously, I'm trying to hold up this Sacred Foundry for landfall. Because it's the only way that like this Searing Blaze does anything. And I don't need any more mana to cast Path to Exile. I don't think they're playing Spell Pierce. I think if they have anything, it's going to be making green. I don't know, they're going to use it for another Metamorphose. I don't understand the green. I'd be interested to see that. That's unfortunate. What the hell is this? Great. Well, I didn't know that was a thing. Now I do. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, God. This is a really crappy way to lose this game, I'm not gonna lie. To double life goes on. I also don't like to disparage my opponents when like they're winning, because that makes me look pretty shitty. Ooh, pretty crappy. But the way our opponent's playing and the way they played like game 1, I kind of feel like, and game 2, like game 2 we should have just won. I can't help but feel like this is like a new player. I don't know, just the way they're casting spells and things like that. Maybe I'm wrong. They very well could easily just beat me here, so like maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I think it was mostly the way they kept playing on in game 1 when it was pretty obvious they like had no way to win. It's kind of what did it for me. Two cards on the bottom. I don't know if our opponent knows they're allowed to put cards on top. Oh my god, I'm going to lose this game. Arclight Phoenix. Wow. What did they gain? 16 life? Yeah, well. It's a thing. I haven't seen any counter spells. That's the other weird thing. I don't know. It's just strange. This doesn't seem like a... This seems like a Training Wheels version of this deck. This feels like budget or something like that. Like they're not using... Oh no, there's Dispels there. Okay, never mind. I don't know. I'm trying to keep upbeat here, folks. I'm not gonna lie. I am feeling the effects of that 3-2 finish from the previous league. It was good. We beat Dredge even after they hit me with 4 Creeping Chills. 4! Still beat them. It's pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. Alright. This is probably a little sloppy. I probably should have done this when they were tapped out or whatever, but I feel like I'm losing this game regardless. I don't want to have a defeatist attitude, but, you know, it's tough. It's tough right now when an opponent gains 8 life. I was not expecting that. It also shows that I could have brought in that card, though. It shows that I could have brought in Cindervines. Look how many spells they've cast. They wouldn't have had a chance. Okay, they put a card on top with that scry. Awesome. I shouldn't even played that. I should have just kept 2 cards in my hand. That was a mistake. Oh my god! I hate losing to this deck. I hate losing to this deck. Yeah, okay, Snapcaster. You bolt, right? Okay, great. Alright, next game. Next game. We're going lightning fast. I already played 5 matches, even though no one's got any evidence of it. We're going fast. Alright, next round. Okay, round 2. Record time. This hand sucks. There's not enough 1 mana plays here for me to enjoy this. These are too situational. I do like the Goblin Guide, but no. And I hate mulligans, and this is a really crappy hand. Holy crap. I have almost never... Opponent said good luck. I'm going to say thanks. I guess you too is the polite thing to do. This hand sucks. But going to 5 is so bad. No, we're going to mulligan. Sure. This is by far the best hand we've had so far. I do want a second land, though, so we're bottoming that. Have enough creatures. Yeah, I mean, hey, if we're against Tron... Oh, great. That makes me think we're against, like, Jund. We just mulligan twice. Absolutely horrible. Pay 2 life, yes. I was going to say, if we were against Tron or something, I mean, that's a good enough hand. Totally just win. I think we're not, though. Yeah, push, right? Yeah, cool. Awesome. It's not what I wanted to see. Again, what is up with these people? Like, play the land I know about. Mismatch basics, and then just whatever. Is this Dredge? Well, their hand was crap. Ditch 2 lands? Land. Hey, look at that. Might be just eating another fatal push here, so we'll see. Did not. Okay, cool. I could have tried to get in for another damage there, but I really do want to hold up this bolt, and I was expecting... oh, maybe it's Mardu Pyromancer. I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, actually, that's probably what this is. This isn't Dredge. Lingering Souls... Helix. Wow, that sucks. And there's no way for me to save this or do anything about it. If I just bolt them, same diff. Yeah, okay. Sure. Man, we're down to 3 cards, and they're at 21 life. I do not like the odds for our intrepid hero in this one. Do I bolt them? Do I bolt them? Do I bolt them? Do I bolt them? No. Hold this up for Searing Blaze. I mean, even if I just bolt them, like if I draw a land, it's the exact same thing, right? Okay, then instead it was just proven to be way worse. So that's fine. Whatever. Okay. This time I will bolt at end of turn if I'm given the opportunity. Oh wait, did they discard the swamp that I know about? I should double check that. Oh boy, that is actually the worst. I'm just getting absolutely destroyed. I'm getting absolutely destroyed by minor plays here. Did not think about Blood Moon. Normally not a card I need to worry about. Normally a card people take out. Go ahead. Okay, well, sure. I wouldn't have been able to empty my hand anyway, and there you go. There you go. Well, they're down to 12. So, like, maybe this is still, like, within reason. Like, if I just draw, like, Eidolon into... And they're ditching the Bedlam Reveler? What are they doing? What? What? You can almost cast that. Why would you do that? That worries me. That means they might have something just absolutely insane. Well, whatever. At least my turns are really straightforward and easy. Man, that stupid 5-card hand was, like, by far the best. And we're not playing it... Yeah, I was going to say, we're not playing against Sodek or... whichever one is the Mardu Mancer. Mardu Master. I always forget who it is. I could look it up, but yeah, cool, bolt. Yeah, bolt me. Bolt me! I guess drawing a Swift Spear is the only reason to not cast that bolt. That is a crappy draw. And there's no point in playing it out. So, I mean, hey, if I just rip bolts for 3 turns in a row, you know, that's not... Oh, I get it. Because once you cast this one that was in your hand, you would have had to discard the other ones. Now I get it. Ha ha ha. Smart. All right. I figured it out. No, opponent knows what they're doing. Relatively, anyway. Relatively. Never been so punished by a Blood Moon before. Just obscene. I don't think there's anything I can draw. I was gonna say, even if they have like garbage in their hand, I'm on a 2-turn clock here, and this Bedlam Reveler has 4 toughness. So I think we're pretty much ready to go to game 2. I think this is this is not our game, and the opponent. Oh no, the opponent only knows about the Lightning Helix, so I guess they don't know that they have to keep going here. For all I know, I could bolt them twice. They like need to put me under a clock. Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's just play that out. Let's just make them sweat. Make them go for it. That's super disappointing though. We've had to mulligan. We got. We totally should have been able to beat that Phoenix, but we lost in game 2 because we just couldn't draw another land. This one, we just had to mulligan to 5. Like, just brutal. Just brutal. Okay, we want these. Take this out. Skullcrack. Oh yeah, they have Helix. So I'll put those in. It's similar to Jund. You just want spells that do stuff. Like, you just want to, like, generally just hit them in the face as best you can. I gotta take 5 cards out. That's tough. They might keep Blood Moon in after how good it was right there. But I think generally they take it out. I would just prefer to not be weak to it if I can. And I can win the race. So actually I'm going to, I'll take Lightning Helix out. That's fine. Because I put the rest in pieces in, so like, yeah, this is fine. Play first, yes. Wow, this hand is amazing. This hand is actually just really, 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 really good. Yeah, holy crap. Well, after having a couple of subpar hands in a couple games, I think other than maybe an Eidolon, I think this is like the ideal. Oops. That's gonna freak me out. There we go. I think this is like the ideal opening hand almost. 2 lands and like 3 creatures. It's not ideal that we drew them a card, but whatever. I wonder if they forgot about this. Probably not. They were probably okay to get rid of that. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's do this. What do you got, a Fatal Push? Well, guess what? You're going to need a few of them. Okay. All right. Really? Hit the Swift Spear. Interesting. Okay. It's really frustrating they're not taking any damage off their life total or off of their land base. It definitely weakened Burn a lot when they reprinted when they printed those fast lands. Really? Took the Searing Blaze. I can just cast both of these next turn. Oh, and I can cast that too. Yeah, that's the plan. Come on, use the bolt. Use the removal spell, because this is going to come down afterwards. That's strange. Well, you got the bolt, but whatever. Surprising. Surprising they didn't... I guess they were... No, because oh no, I guess hypothetically I could have drawn another bolt, and I could have fizzled it if they were wanting to hit the Swift Spear. I guess there's that. Feels like a bit of a conservative play. I feel like you want to just use the bolt, personally, but whatever. It worked out for him. They successfully navigated that one. Ooh. Okay, well now we do have the double bolt. Got it this time? Again? Yeah, we're just going to go for the win. Wow, cool. Turn 4 win. Nice. That was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Anything I want to change? Anything I want to change? I don't think so. I think that's just what we wanted to do. Drawing a rest in peace in there would have been fine. Yeah, no, that was fine. That was great. Let's do it again. Super powerful hand. Oh my god. Okay, I'll keep this hand. It just has Goblin Guide and a bunch of 1-mana spells and an Eidolon, so I'm willing to keep this. But it is again a little risky, so you know, what are you gonna do? That's also an option. That's another reason why I don't want to. I really try not to mulligan against these decks. Yeah, take that. That makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, let's get the Lava Spikes. Let's just get cards out of our hand. I need to cast as many spells as I possibly can. And being cute with the Lightning Bolt is not a good idea. Just get the Lava Spikes out. Just go. Just go. But we really do need to draw another land now. Really, really, really do. Question is, if I do I play the Rest in Peace or the Eidolon? I might not even have the chance. I might not even be given the option. I don't think you missed anything. Yeah, Lava Spike. Lava Spike's the only thing you didn't know about. Interesting. Doesn't take the Rest in Peace. Maybe they're hoping I didn't draw it? Okay, well now I have to make a decision. Now I have to make a decision. Well... Yeah, you know what? Let's just get this out of my hand. Like, if they draw Blood Moon, I'm going to feel real stupid. I don't know. They can start doing stuff like... I don't know. Lingering Souls is a real thing. Faithless Looting is a real thing. Bedlam Revelry is a real thing. They might have an answer to this, too, anyway, like, because they didn't take it, but it just seems strange. Yeah, we're just... They almost definitely have a removal spell in hand, but there's like no way for me to play around it. So whatever, here you go. This is like literally just racing. Like I just need to do everything I can. I don't have any way to... I mean, I guess I could bluff interaction like... oh, they didn't have a kill spell. That's weird. At least not instant speed. Yeah, Dreadbore, that's fine. Like, I mean, I guess I could have tried to bluff maybe a... I can't think of the word right now for some reason. A Skullcrack. If they were going to try to, like, Lightning Helix me or something, but... Ooh. It's very tempting to just put them down to 4. Very tempting. Skullcrack, do I play it? Well, they didn't have this. If they did, they would have cast it last turn. Or Lightning Helix. If they had a Lightning Helix, they would have cast it last turn, killing the Eidolon. They just would have. I was tapped out. So I'm just going to try and kill them as quickly as I can. And I'm just going to cast as many spells as I can. It's that simple. The last thing I want to do is leave something stranded in my hand for an Inquisition or a... Colligan's Command or something. That's a bad draw. We still have Searing Blaze in the deck, so I will leave that in my hand. Searing Blaze. No. It's okay. It's okay! Assuming they don't have a Lightning Helix, they are at 1 life. Better not fetch. That's a good draw. Okay, well, I'm pretty far from... I could have just gone for it there, but I feel like I can win at instant speed, and they haven't had a Lightning Helix. Yeah, that's fine. So what happens if the last card in their hand is a Lightning Helix? I very much think it isn't. I very much think it isn't. If it isn't, they have to fetch to 2. Then they'll end up at 2. So that's fine. Yeah. So like even if they have a Helix me in response, they'll have to fetch and go to 2. Yeah. And then I can still just draw and win. Okay, awesome. Yeah, that felt weird. That was a very strange game. Normally, that's a lot grindier. I don't know what was going on. Maybe if the Rest in Peace shut down so much, like what did the Rest in Peace shut down? Not much, I guess. Did they just draw really poorly? I think they just drew really poorly. Well, hey, you know what? We drew really poorly in a few of our matches, so. Okay, absolutely gonna keep 2 lands, bunch of spells. Looks great to me. Got a little unlucky in round 1 against Is It Phoenix. Got a little bit unlucky, but not too unlucky in round 2 against Mardu Pyromancer. Now we're here in round 3, looking like we're up against Black, White, Death and Taxes. Got a really good hand for that, if that's the case. If they just drop a Thalia, we're going to be able to kill it with a... Oh, Tide Hollow Sculler. Yeah, that's also fine. Yeah. Take whatever you want. Take whatever you want. Take the Searing Blaze? Well, guess what? You're just going to get hit with a Rift Bolt, and I'm going to get it back. That's fine. I might even just draw a Bolt. I wonder if I should actually count on that. I think I shouldn't. I got like Wasteland Strangler and stuff like that. I think I want the Searing Blaze. I think I do. I really wish I had a Bolt in hand. I could just, I could just know that I was going to get to use it. But Searing Blaze is just a really, really strong card. What's in my hand right now? So I hit them to 16, and then I have 3, 6, and I have 12 left in my hand. That's really strong. And I could just kill this thing later, perhaps. Yeah, just go bang, bang. Like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just hit him in the face. I don't have any creatures out for their, like, Wasteland Strangler to do anything. Oh, oops. Yeah, just gonna shoot you in the face. Forget you. Yeah, you know what? When you're good at Magic, you're good at Magic. That's awesome. That's pretty fantastic, I'm not gonna lie. That feels pretty good. That feels pretty good. That's awesome. Hashtag tempo. Red tempo. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. So, still no Thought-Knot Seers or anything like that. So that's good. Yeah, we're just going to beat face. Thalia is probably the worst thing I could see right now. Because if we don't draw another land, Thalia's pretty bad. Yeah, you don't want to take damage. Make sure you tap properly. Flicker Wisp. Sure. Sure. I guess. Okay, now if I draw land, then I... Oh, okay, like this is just ridiculous. Like now I can just do this. Maybe I should have held... maybe I should have held that up, actually. Oh, yeah, and we definitely want to fetch these lands out because... I probably should... You know what? Maybe I should have gotten a Sacred Foundry. Because they could, like, Ghost Quarter me or something like that. Maybe I should have held that up and waited. Because if they ended up playing a Thalia or something, then using a Searing Blaze on that would have been better. I don't know. This feels... Oh, yeah, or there's that, too. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. That's a good point. Okay, so they're going to go up to 8. But then I'm going to put them to 2. I put you to 2. I really hope you tap out for that Shambling Vent again. Oh, that's unfortunate. Actually, not really. I don't have any white cards. I don't care. Sure. None of the scary cards are here. Like I was like, okay, like what do you like, Leon and Arbiter, and then Ghost Quarter me or something? Like, I don't know. I feel like this game just went very, very strongly in my favor the entire time. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. That game was like never in doubt. I feel like. Okay, so they're gonna have angry mean stuff. We want to be able to deal with creatures. Let's go anger the gods. They might bring in lifelink stuff, so we want skull cracks. We can take out. I really like Boros Charm, but sometimes the white mana is a little bit sensitive. And again, we want to be dealing with creatures a bit here. So I could bring in a couple of paths. These are like all really good cards. No. Yeah, these are all like really good cards. Just trying to like almost like a mono red deck. That's pretty sweet. Probably want these. I really do want a couple of paths though, for Thought-Knot Seers and things of that nature. I can cut one skewer. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Ugh. Hopefully I don't have to worry about any artifacts or enchantments. I should have brought Cindervines in. It's possible. It's possible. Like they could run Leyline. They could run Chalice, I think. This hand is great though. Keep. Probably start with turn 1 Lavamancer. Yeah, definitely start with turn 1 Lavamancer. Yeah, okay. I don't love paying for this when I don't necessarily need to, but whatever. They've got Ghost Quarters, and they'll probably have Path and things like that, so I also don't want to take basics out of my deck. So, what's this new Godless Shrine art? I like the old art personally. I don't know. Put in the comment section below which you prefer. I will say this. I think I do prefer the art for the new Stomping Ground. I will say that. That's a very good card. Very pretty. Very attractive looking card. So just go to a Spear Attack. Yeah, that's all I want to do there. I think we use a Path. Go for it. Hold up this Lavamancer activation. Because Yeah, they want to play Thalia, go for it. You want to play Flicker Wisp, go for it. Yeah, Path is also a thing. Path is a thing. Pay 2 life. Yeah, sure. Doop, doop, doop. I'm taking some damage off my fetch lands, I won't lie, but again, I don't want to run out of basics, and I think I'm definitely the beat down here, so see how this goes, but like I just have a handful of gas. Oh, okay. I'm not used to seeing this in Modern. Okay, exile up to 2 cards from a single graveyard. You gain 2 life, at least 1 creature card. Okay, well, that's bad, obviously, like, because there's nothing there right now. But they do get to go 3 mana, exile my Monastery Swiftspear. I guess there's that. I guess you want to spend 3 mana to get rid of a Swiftspear and eat a Bolt. Yeah, okay, that's not the worst. I don't think it's what you wanted to be doing, but it's a thing. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Because these skewers are pretty awkward at the moment. I think I just bolt this, hold up Skullcrack. I think that's just what we do. Would have really liked to get like an Eidolon or a what else would have been good there? I don't know. Goblin Guide, anything like that would have been great. Tide Hollow Sculler, sure. I'll probably have to bolt this thing next turn. I don't know, maybe, maybe not. What'd they take? Skullcrack. Oh, okay. Oh, that actually becomes an issue. Yeah, okay. Interesting. However, if I draw a land, this anger is going to be really good. So I would actually like to draw a land right now. It's good enough, but yeah, that's not really what we wanted. I can do this at instant speed. I guess the only problem would be like a Resto Angel. Yeah. Yeah. Really would have been nice to draw land there. I will absolutely shoot their Shambling Vent. Ah, but then I can't get rid of Thalia. But then like we're still just 1 land away from wiping these. And then this way they don't gain life. Yeah, I don't know. This might be the wrong play, but killing their land seems strong. I can even just skewer the critics. I literally just need a land or like a bolt or something. Creatures are also good right now even. Okay, that's like really weak. Good enough. I can win this race. I can totally win this race. I just need a land. I know. It's pretty rich for me to be saying that. Normally that's the last thing I need. Normally it's Flood City. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, now Flicker Wisp would be bad. Now Flicker Wisp would be bad for me. I could flicker Thalia. Land. Okay, on the bright side, I can, if this resolves, I can cast Skewer the Critics and kill Thalia. Path is also fine. It means I'll be able to anger next turn. But it does make this turn awkward. It means I'm getting low on life here. Wow. Holy. And see, now I'm going to draw the land. That's what's going to happen now. Thalia, Guardian of Kagers, whoever this person is. I'm down to 5 life. That's legit. I guess I should have taken Thalia more seriously, maybe. It just was like so... I don't want to say what they did was a misplay, but it was just so... Like... It was just greedy. It just felt greedy. Oh, by the way, called it. Drew the land after I didn't need it anymore. Oh, they both went away. Alright. I'm going to hold this in my hand because I am still using Searing Blaze. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. What could you have? Another Thalia? It's got to be it, right? You have to have like another Thalia. Eldrazi Displacer. That's a frightening card. That is a frightening card. Okay. So how does this work now? Because I can do a lot of damage here, I think. So if we go Skullcrack for 2, and then we can Skewer the Critics and then Eidolon as well. Sounds great. Big fan of that. Actually, that puts me at a dangerous life total. Because, yeah, what happened? Okay, so I play Eidolon. They blink it with Displacer. Attack me down to 2. Then I can't cast anything. Ooh, I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, so hold on a second. Yeah, I cast this. They flicker it. I go down to 2. They're still at 5. I can't... Yeah, no, so we want to get this out of our hand. That's the better play. And then we can even just draw a Bolt and win. I mean, I'm going to go to 2 because of this Displacer. But... I mean, I can also just draw a Bolt and win. Pretty good after, like, those turn after turn after turn of... yeah, that's fine. So now what would have happened? So I would have played that out. They would have... And then I think, yeah, because I think I wouldn't have been able to win there, right? I played that out. They blink it. Well, they wouldn't have been able to play that. But yeah, no. Okay. Bolt. Come on. Great. Just great. Just the worst draws. Just the absolute worst draws. Oh, well. Our opponent didn't put a heck of a lot forward there either, so I don't know what I'm supposed to... I can't complain too much. We got to go to game 3 though, right? Yeah. Okay. So did we see anything crazy there? I don't think so. I think I'm happy with everything we saw. Maybe I played a little fast and loose with my life total, right? With the early Lavamancers and stuff. Maybe that's true. An extra 1 or 2 points of life would have made all the difference in the world there. Really would have. No, we're good. I think we're good. Just want to run it back and draw a little bit better. Oh, come on. What are these hands today? Why am I having to make these freaking hard choices? This is tough. This is a tough one. If I draw second land, this hand is great. You know what? Even without a second land, this hand is okay. I can suspend a Rift Bolt or cast a Bolt. It's not ideal, but it's reasonable. It's reasonable, and yeah. It even plays around like a Thalia. I suspend a Rift Bolt next turn. It even plays around Thalia. So there's that. Lame. Gonna path my dude. I was kind of hoping you would. Tiniest bit. Play Thalia. Sure, this is a fantastic target for my Rift Bolt. I will gladly Rift Bolt this. It's again one of the reasons I kept this hand. Come on, please draw a land though. That would really make my life easier. That is like the worst. That's one of the worst things I could have drawn, actually. One of the absolute worst. Oh no. Oh, that's so brutal. Okay, all right. We needed that. That was mandatory at this point. Camball was going to take this game over. I was going to have to path it. Like, this thing needed to go. I'm not happy about the 2 life or the 4 life swing there. I'm really not, but whatever. It was what it was. Okay. I still have 6 cards in hand. Jeez. Hey, come on. Come on. Hopefully you're flooding out. You had Thalia into Camball, and I have been missing my land drops. If the universe is a just place, which it is not, Aether Vial. Yeah, that's fine. That is not going to do much at first here. All right. I'm okay with this. I would like to draw a fetch land. Not great. No, just gonna attack. Just play at instant speed. Just do what I can. If they play Thalia or something, I can deal with it. If they play whatever, I can deal with most things here. Path is fine. If you want to path my dude, I am fine getting another land. You will be entering a world. Oh, because you know I have those in my hand. Yeah, that's legit. Yeah, sure. It's unfortunate. I think I can still win even without them, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Wow, I thought they were a bad draw when I couldn't even cast them, or they were only worth 1 damage. No, now they're really bad. Oh boy. All right, cool. Exiled all 4 of them, eh? Yeah, that's probably a good choice. Probably a good choice. Oh, you know what's in my hand? Yeah, sure. Another Aether Vial. Sounds great. Okay. Oh, that's strong. That's strong. I have the win here, potentially. Between Lightning Skewer and the Swift Spear, that's 9 damage. I'm going to try to get the Eidolon out. I'm ahead in life. I think I need to get things on the board. I think the Eidolon is the better play. Come on, you know you want to path it. Come on. Oh, seriously? Yeah, okay, sure. I guess that's a thing. I would rather you cast that way than gain 4 life as well. So I guess that's fair. These vials are going to be a little bit annoying. Kind of makes these Eidolons a bit... this Eidolon a little bit worse, but... can't cast all your spells with Vial. I'm starting to wonder if this deck even runs Leonin Arbiter. I haven't seen it once. All right. Come on. Here we go. Turning the corner. We're getting there done. Oh, damn it. Because I wanted to hold up 2 mana so I could like hit Thalia or something if that happens. If they like flash into Thalia. Oh, that's frustrating. Yeah, that's tough. Okay, so like flash into Thalia. I can bolt it. There, take 2. Yeah, screw it. I gotta attack. I gotta win this game. They're starting to draw cards. They're starting to like stuff's starting to happen. Oh, they took the 2. Okay. I'm just gonna. What did you have? Tidehollow Sculler? Yes. And so how does this work? I don't get it back if you take it? Yeah, I think they can blink it and they have tricks. I think they have tricks. So what's the way to do this? I'm just going to bolt their face. I don't care. It's enough of this. Stop getting cute. I probably should have just used Screw the Critics as well, but whatever. Doing a lot for two mana. Doing a lot. I'm lucky that Thalia went away. Okay, so now we gotta start worrying about all kinds of crazy stuff. Flicker Wisp and all kinds of silliness. Not attacking is nice. That makes me feel a little bit more confident. If they attacked in, I'd feel a lot better about my chances with like all this mana and these vials and things untapped. Okay, well, here we go. See, yeah, it's a thing. Okay, well, pretty sure. Well, they have to have something, but like, so if I do this, I go to 9. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm not going to make this easy on them. You're going to take damage this turn. I think that's what it comes down to here. You are going to take damage. This might be a little bit aggressive, but I don't think so. I think this needs to be a thing. Yeah, that's a thing. But like, whatever. There's nothing I can do about it. Awesome. Dead draw. Good. Draw crap. Block 1, take 2. I'm okay with that. I'm 100% okay with that. Gives me a lot of live draws. Sweet. Okay, here we go. Come on. Really need a little bit of help here, deck. Really do. Help me close this game out. I've had to do a Thalia, a Kamal. I've had my Searing... You know what? Actually, it's been good. I've had my Searing Blazes taken away. I never ended up drawing those lands. Again, I understand I shuffled afterwards, but like... I definitely feel like this has been an uphill climb. Like, It's very strange. Very strange. On the bright side, this Goblin Guide's also lethal. So please just draw like a bolt or something. That's a very good draw. So... okay, so how does this work now? So if I attack in, let's say they've got another Blessed Alliance, I can bolt them in response. Yeah, that's probably the play to make. I think that's the play. I mean, you gotta have something, but like... you gotta go for the Blessed Alliance if you got it, right? Yeah, okay, there we go. Awesome. I was like, I could have done it another way too, right? Like, I could have just tried to bolt them. They gain 3, but then I can, if once it resolves, I can hit them for the final 3 again anyway, right? They go to 6, but I've dealt them 3. I mean, I guess hypothetically that doesn't work if they've got like another Tide Hollow Sculler or something. That was tough though. They came prepared. They were prepared, but luckily we had a lot of creature removal and we were able to get through. That was tough though. These vials make me nervous. This deck can do crazy things. I've seen the master Jason the Splicer Samard do stuff a lot. Make sure to watch his videos on this channel if you're interested in this kind of stuff at all. Either way though, okay, 2-1. We have not seen anything from Cindervines yet, but I mean, hey, that's just the way it is. Either way, we're going to go on to round 3. No, 4. On to round 4. Round 4 it is. This is my round 9. Remember, I shouldn't have even played those arena games afterwards. Hand fantastic. Starting with a Swift Spear, 2 lands, loving it, absolutely loving it. In the dark against an unknown opponent. I don't have any. Since I don't have any Searing Blazes in my opening hand, I'll just fetch out a basic, maybe save some life. Who knows? This could be the mirror match or something, and I will want to save my life total. Oh no, not Boggles. Oh no. Oh, okay, I can maybe erase this, but this is not what we wanted to see. It really, really, truly isn't. Crap. Okay, well, there we go. They might even block this. It's annoying that these skewers are sorcery speed, but they didn't. Okay, well, hey, you know what? We got a chance now. I might be able to race Boggles. I might be able to get a turn 3 win here. That's crazy. Sure. Go for it. Hit me. Hit me! If I just draw a Bolt, I win. That's a good place to be. Goblin Guide might also do it. I haven't done the math. I think that does it. Yep. Wow. We managed to race Boggles. Well, that was hecka lucky. I'm not going to lie. Wow. Turn 3 win. Well, it's kind of what we needed. Okay, hey. Opponent says nice hand. I'll say much luck was had. Okay, so what do I would love to have Destructive Revelry or Deflecting Palm, like a bunch of cards. Oh, okay. Again, I did this in the matches I didn't record. I put Cindervines in, and I forgot to put the Stomping Ground in. We cannot do that. The opponent said, they said nice hand. I said much luck was had, and they said it was pretty. It was very pretty, to be honest. I'll say thank you. I appreciate the honesty rather than salt. Oops, oh, where am I here? Rather than salt. Okay, Anger of the Gods. It's a little slow. I'm not a huge fan of it, but hey, what are you gonna do sometimes, right? Like, sometimes you're not gonna do it. Searing Blaze, real bad. Real bad. Cindervines, potentially real good. So, and they're gonna want a mulligan for like a ley line and stuff. It's gonna be horrible. This is gonna be real bad, without I can't think of words. I'm a mess right now. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. So we gotta cut 3 more cards. Do I want any more cards? Path, not really. No. Maybe, but probably not. What's not great? There's a bunch of not great cards. It's like there's a bunch of ties for bad here. Do I want 20 lands? You know what? This Anger of the Gods, maybe I do. Yeah, okay. Okay, sure. 20 lands is fine. You know what? I'll cut a basic, actually. Yeah, I'll cut a basic for this stomping ground. What's not good? Screw the critics. These might be okay. I gotta hurry the heck up. Hurry up, Andrew. Hurry up. Let's cut a Boris Charm and a Skewer the Critics. Sure. Submit. Well, that was right on the nose there. Did it sideboard properly? Path, rest in peace. Yeah, it looks like it did. Okay, cool. Well, you know what? Hey, we got Cindervines. I have to keep this, right? We have to be able to see what it does. And we can cast this. They mulligan to 6. So we're going to get to go turn 1 Swiftspear. Nice. Turn 2 Cindervines. Also nice. Puts 1 card on top of their library. Starts with a ley line. Of course. Of course they do. How could they not? Right? It's just the way it is. How many white cards do I still have? Only 5? Because I have to get green. You know what? I have to get the green. I'll get the green now. And, yeah, maybe we'll draw something else. Maybe we'll just draw like a basic mountain or something. Okay, so we're going to get to go Cindervines next turn. They may have gone for a hand without a creature, but had Leyline. Oh, we're going to get him. Oh, look at that! Oh, rewarded! Yes! Okay. Woo! Boy, you know who feels smart? This guy feels pretty smart. That's how that works. Bam. Bam! And then we're going to go Cindervines this, and we're just going to unload. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so good. Dryad Arbor. Ooh, you better put something on that quick. Because that's something I can target. Yeah, they're going to have another one, eh? Rancor. Yeah, okay. See, now I'm wondering. Ooh, okay. So now what do I... Okay, so now what do I do? Do I hit this ley line? Or do I hit this thing? You know what? I just realized... Why don't we do both? I have enough mana. This is great. Big fan. Big fan of all this. Okay, how does this work, though? Okay, so I got to fetch. Let's go here. So first off, we're going to get rid of this, which is going to deal 2 damage to our opponent, which is going to turn on Spectacle. Oh, and it even counts for 1 less of this, so I don't even need to use a second bolt to kill this thing. Oh, well, that's pretty good times. That's pretty good. Okay, so now what I need to do is... You know what? No, let's just get the Rift Bolt out of our hand. Rift Bolt out of the hand. Just attack. Just go. Just get her done. Here we go. Boggles, you got nothing against Cindervines. Cindervines is the new hotness. You got nothing. Good try. And that's going to be the Nikachu MTG Get Dunked On Instant Replay. maybe I shouldn't talk too soon because they could actually still do something really stupid here. But I got a feeling like we are in the driver's seat. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Bam. And then let's do this. Little bam here. Bam, bam, bam. And do. Do I just win here? I mean, I do, but do I like... Yeah, you know what? Like, I can win at instant speed. I can win at instant speed, so I'm just going to wait for them to, like, tap out or play something. There's no point in me doing it. They could have hypothetically brought in some kind of, like, a, I don't know, life gain spell or something. Maybe they tap out to play Leyline of Sanctity. Yeah, sure, go for it. Yeah, sure. Is this how we do it? No, we untap, and then we have Skullcrack back up. Do. Cindervines getting it done? Getting it done! Woo! Nice! Alright. Good showing from Cindervines. You know, Nikachu used to play Boggles back in the day, and he will tell you that the deck has to mulligan. It has to mulligan a fair amount because it needs a creature and it needs lands, and the number of creatures it has are limited. So, like, sometimes it's got what would normally in any other deck be a perfectly playable hand, but it just can't. It can't function. Sometimes you got to go down to 5 cards. Now, the difference, though, is that sometimes one land, one hexproof creature, and like a couple spells, that's enough to get it done, right? Sometimes it's just glass cannon, just get you. But hey, in this case, Leyline of Sanctity wasn't enough because we have the new tech, Cindervines. Get your copies. Big fan. And yeah, whoo, awesome. I'm glad we got to see at least one good match with it because yeah, it did well against Tron in the matches that I forgot to hit the record button on. Anyway, it's been Andrew, Day 2 Dryden. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want more awesome Cindervine-worthy content. And I will see you. And we're 3-2 now. Or no, 3-1 now. Okay, awesome. We're going to go for that 4-1. We're going to go into round 5. And I will see you there. All right, here we go. Round 5. My round 10. What are you going to do? I wish the opponent good luck. And this is great. We got, they wish me good luck back. I should make sure that's full disclosure there. I really wish we had a creature or like an Eidolon. I mean, I guess Eidolon is a creature, but you know what I mean. But hey, 3 lands, 4 spells. Great. Even have all our colors and whatever. All our colors. We're only playing 2 now. Although that awesome game we just played with Cindervines was great. That was awesome. Ooh, what do we got here? Is this like some weird version of Tron? What's going on? Oh, no, this is probably Whir. I don't want to play against this. I really don't. Oh, wait. Hey, no, this is good. This is good. We can see what's up with Cindervines. Cindervines can show us how good it's going to be in this kind of a matchup. Because this does a really... Don't be a land. Please don't be a land. Because this is going to do a really good job of... Oh, that's a good draw. This is going to do a... Is there something about lands in this deck? I don't think so. I'm gonna fetch out a basic. This is gonna do a really good job of showing both halves of that card. It's gonna show the artifact enchantment side, and it's also gonna show the Eidolon effect side. So that's really, really interesting. So I'm actually, as much as this deck is very strong, and I'm not especially happy to see it. It's gonna be a good testing ground, I think. That being said, this is generally a pretty good matchup if we can just race and win. So we'll see what happens here. It's really good that we drew that creature on turn 1. That was really lucky. Yeah, definitely a good draw. Can't complain about that at all. I did lose a match against this deck a couple of video series ago, where I kind of got like mana screwed and I just couldn't draw a second land, and they got us out of there before we could do anything. But all right. Oh no, this is actually slightly annoying, but not overly horrible. Yeah, okay, sure. Well, on the bright side, I get to swing with my Goblin Guide at least one more time. I was thinking they were just going to blow it and get rid of my Goblin Guide. So, there we go. Big fan of Engineered Explosives. Just bought my copies, actually. So how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? You have to, okay, so you have to pay one more for every whatever, right? So I want to get this Rift Bolt out of my hand, but I can also Lava Spike this turn. Yeah. Because I'm not casting this Rift Bolt, I'm suspending it. Ha ha ha. Let's see, how do we go? Come on. Ah, we drew him a land. Darn it. Okay, well, whatever. So we're going to suspend this bad boy, and we're going to spike this bad, I don't know, boy or girl, I don't know, something in between. However you identify, we're going to spike them. Going to spike the old Themerino, the old person across the table. I think I'm at that, like, twitchy, like, high energy part of having no energy. You know, that part where you're like, I'm so tired, I'm going to get crazy. That's kind of where I'm at right now. So, that being said, it's also nice to go into round 5 with already having 3 wins. You don't have to be like, oh, I really want to grind out that EV, right? No, it's good. It's good. Plus, that was an awesome one. I was like, oh man, Boggles, great. I'm toast. Oh wait, turn 3 win. Oh wait. Ah, no! Ah, that's brutal. Oh, I'm not going to have a 3rd land now. That sucks. Ah, I should have thought ahead. I should have thought ahead about that. I haven't had to play against this deck in quite a while. It's really too bad. If I don't draw a land, then I'm only going to be able to get to Rift Bolt them. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Except, how does this work? Yeah, no, if I bolt them now with this on the stack, then when I cast this Rift Bolt, I'm going to have to spend an extra one. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. Is what it is. You have 2 mana? You don't? Oh, no, you do. Yeah, okay. So, I'm going to blow up my Goblin Guide. But I think I'm going to probably... yeah, I'm just going to force you to. If I draw a Swift Spear or something. Oh, man, I keep drawing them lands! It's not convenient. Not a fan of that. Okay, well, this is convenient at least, though. I get to suspend this Rift Bolt, and then at their upkeep, I will get to bolt them, and it won't be affected by Damping Sphere. Damping Sphere is highly overrated against burn. I do not think it is a very good card. At least against burn. I mean, yeah, it does stuff, I guess, right? Like, it sort of changed how I had to sequence my spells, but not, like, too badly. Also, if I hadn't been an idiot and forgotten to play out this Wooded Foothills first, that also wouldn't have slowed me down. This is a matchup where you will get punished. You will get punished for not sequencing those little things properly, because it will prison you out. Now, burn is fortunate in that it can usually get around some of that stuff by just being a fast deck, but no, it definitely, it's definitely an issue. I would really like to draw a land this turn. That would be really, really nice. Please, 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 land. That's okay too. Except I don't have an instant speed spell. Crap. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Yeah, I'm just gonna skewer the critics for 2. And yeah, next turn hopefully I'm able to untap and win, but we'll see. Kind of just gonna have to see how it goes. If I hadn't made that mistake with my land drops, I would have won already. It's unfortunate. Significantly unfortunate, because they also might be able to find I think it's a Witchbane Orb that they run. Ensnaring Bridge, yeah, that's not going to do it. Do they not know about these cards? Pretty sure they know about these cards. They're just playing stuff out for fun and frivolity. Lava Spike you? Yep. Okay, cool. Whew. All right. Well, we got to go to game 2. Okay, so now we get to see our buddy Cindervines. Nice, nice. What else do I want? What else do I want? Definitely want creatures. Definitely don't want Searing Blaze. Glad we didn't draw any of those. That would have been really frustrating. You know what? I haven't seen this deck in a while. Let me just double check to make sure I know what they're doing here. Let me make sure I know what to expect. Yeah. Last time when I played this deck and recorded it, it was super frustrating. It was like, oh, I'm gonna go War of Invention into War of Invention into War of Invention, and then I will say this: I ended up getting a little bit frustrated, and I quit prematurely. I was just like it was very difficult for me to even have a chance to win the game at that point. However, I still should have kept going. So what are you gonna do? 4-color Prison? Is that what it? Yeah, if it's got War of Invention, and it does. Okay, cool. So, they're also running Chalice. Ooh, that's a good thing we didn't hit Chalice. Although we had a lot of ways to get around that, right? We had a lot of those. We're spending 1 mana, but the CMC is 3 spells. Yeah. Witchbane Orb, Bottled Cloister. Oh yeah, that's that annoying thing. Okay, what else? What are they going to bring in from the side? Maybe Tezzeret, because they can gain life. Sun Droplet. Oh yeah, that's going to happen. Whenever you're dealt damage, put that many charge counters. Yeah, okay, so they get to gain a life a turn. Spellskite. Well, I mean, it makes sense. They're going to bring in Hate because the matchup is before sideboarding very much in our favor. Okay, so if they bring in Spellskite, maybe that changes things because they probably will. What percentage of decks is running Spellskite? 100%. Okay, well, you know what? Yeah, we'll bring in some paths then. That's fine. I can handle a little bit of that. What do we not want? What do we not want? Are they going to bring in Life Gain? It doesn't look like they are. I mean, I guess there's Tezzeret, but meh. We don't need Lightning Helix, I guess, actually. Oh, you know what else? No, because they're going to bring in Chalice. So let's take out maybe Lava Spikes. Let's take out Lava Spikes. Yeah, okay, I'm good with that. I'd rather have these than these. Yeah, let's try to diversify the curve just ever so much. Actually, we're going to cut 1 path. Put one of these in. Is that what I want to do? No. I went up to 20 lands, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, put one of these. Yeah, okay. Let's try that. Wow, really cutting it close with the sideboarding here. Jeez, Andrew, what are you doing? We even got Cindervines. Okay, here we go. Nice. Even if I lose this game, I don't care because I get to see what this card's all about. Big fan. Big fan of this card. Big fan of getting to test it out. Keep. I am going to fetch with my Scalding Tarn first because I do need to make sure opponent mulligan to 6. Put a card on top. Botanical Sanctum, Ancient Stirrings. Because if they go Sorcerer's Spyglass or whatever, then I am going to not be able to get my green mana, and it's going to be real bad. Yeah, so I definitely want to fetch first turn. Yeah, definitely. Yep. Sun Droplet. Yep, that's a thing. It's one of the reasons we brought in the cards we did. And we'll bring out our friend Mr. Lavaman. Lavaman. Doing everything a Lavaman can. Yeah, alright. It's confirmed. I'm definitely at the Spellskite. Alright, well, that's okay. Definitely at the point where I am overly tired. Oh, you reading it? You got to read it, right? Yeah, you do. All right. Pass turn. Pass the old Turnarino. They might have an answer for this, and if they do, it's going to be unfortunate. But yeah, okay, always yield. Tired of that. Yeah. Would really like to draw a second one. Second one would be great. Again, I want to make sure I'm able to use my fetches, even though this is going to come in tapped. So how do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? Because this Spellskite's kind of annoying, but not overly, and that's what we have the path for. So I think what I want to do is wait till their turn, because they're going to get, what is it, every turn they get this, right? Whenever you're dealt damage, put that many at the beginning of each upkeep. Oh, each up, so oh, that's brutal. Okay. So yeah, I guess I got to try and do this in, jeez, that's rough. Okay, well, here, upkeep, I'll start this stuff. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, I have to wait for this to go by. Yeah, this happens. Okay, yeah, didn't gain life. Cool, cool beans. Boros Charm you. Okay, so they're just going to gain 1 life a turn every turn for the rest of forever, which I guess is a thing. Chalice on 1, eh? Well, I guess we'll get rid of this bad boy. Luckily, I don't have any other 1-mana spells in my hand. So this might go pretty well for our intrepid hero here. Yeah, alright. And I can even use this Lava Man to sort of smooth out my mana. It's too bad I don't have a Skullcrack at the moment, but hey, what are you going to do? Oh, that's unfortunate. I actually could kill this. I could blow this up, but I don't think I want to yet. I think it's going to get me some value still here. So, how do we do this properly? Yeah, let's do it like this. So, yeah. I don't really need to be, like, cute about this anymore, because this thing has so many counters on it. It's just going to be a thing every turn. Like, there's nothing that can be done about it, as far as I see. Actually, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I should have held this up. That was a mistake. Hopefully that doesn't cost me. I should have held up mana for Cindervines or the Lavamancer, because I can do that at instant speed. I should have... Oh, no, I couldn't, because I had to deal them damage to be able to cast Skewer the Critics. Okay, no, it was fine. Play out Inspiring Vantage, because, again, not playing with Searing Blaze. Okay, so they're going to go up... Okay, so we're in pretty good shape here, I think. I think we're in good shape. They play something like Witchbane Orb, blow it up with Cindervines. If I end up just getting my hand full of, like, a bunch of crazy stuff... Yeah. Blow up the Chalice. Wow, the Cindervines is doing work. That's for sure. Oh no, my creatures can't attack. Okay, well this, basically I'm never blowing up this Chalice. Well, I'm never blowing up this Ensnaring Bridge. Because between the Chalice and the bridge, this Goblin Guide is just dead. So, you know, there's that. Okay, so we want to draw a 2-mana spell. That would be nice. 2-mana spell, 2-mana spell, 2-mana spell. Oops. Stuff on there. Okay. That is one of the best possible 2-mana spells. This is great. How would you like to get bolted every time you play something? I would like you to get bolted every time you play something. That sounds fantastic, as a matter of fact. I'm a huge proponent of this idea. Okay, so what do we got in our hand? I can Lava Man twice, right? So Lava Man, untap, Lava Man. That's down to 4. They're going to gain 1 from the Sun Droplet. They go to 5. Cindervines can put them to 3. And yeah, then we might even just attack. Okay, do 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 do. So I think we're just gonna whittle away our opponent. I think the Cindervines. Ah, that's really unfortunate. So now, however. Okay, so now actually, okay, now I have to think this through. Okay, so now if I Cindervines the Chalice, I can play the Swift Spear and attack, and Lava Man. So Lava Man puts them to 5, Cindervines puts them to 3, Swift Spear puts them to 2. Then they gain 1 on their turn and go to 3. They'll have to play a spell to keep from being attacked, which will put them to 1. No, which will kill them. Okay, so I think. Oh no, but it won't because I'll have blown up my Cindervines. Okay, so I think I still need to just. I think I just need to sit back and relax here. I think. And we need to stop drawing 1-mana spells. I need to draw like a couple of Boros Charms or something along those lines. That would be nice. We really don't want to see a Chalice on 2. That would be bad. That would be bad. I will say this. This thing is doing very well at locking us out. We drew very well, and it's still doing a very good job of locking us out. Okay. You go to 5. That's annoying. That is annoying. Okay. Well, I'm definitely not tapping out. Okay, so you go to 3. Okay, so I always have to have 1 mana up for Cindervines now because of this engineered explosives. So how does this work? X equals 2. That will also blow up the Sun Droplet, funny enough. So yeah, don't target the Sun Droplet with Cindervines, because then if they blow up engineered explosives, it'll fizzle the Cindervines effect. Okay, like, hold on. It's really close. I just want to make sure I don't missequence this, because I would be really annoyed if I lost this game. So, because they're going to go to... I really would like to draw a 2-mana spell. I might even just be able to get away with blowing up this Chalice and then attacking it with the Swift Spear. I might be at that point now. Okay, well, either way, I'm not doing anything with this. Yeah, okay, sure, go to 4. Do whatever you gotta do. Yeah. Oh, that's very good. That's very good. That might be game. That might be game. Okay, so now if I blow up the bridge... Okay, so now if I blow up bridge, they go to 2. They'll blow up these things. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And now if they blow up engineered explosives, then I'll actually also be able to win by using good games. Yeah. You too. Tough match. Woo! Nice! 4-1! Cindervines, very big part of 2 of those victories. Wow. Awesome. That's fantastic. Haven't gone 4-1 in a while on the channel. Got our play points and then some modern points, which I don't know what the heck those are. Treasure chest. Awesome. Woo! Woo! Nice. Okay. That was a tough... Cindervines did so much work there. I actually might go back and count how much it did. That was crazy. That was crazy. 190... Oh, it counts these play points as like individual items. 191 items. What? Seems like way more than what I got. Okay, so let's go back and look at the deck. Okay, so here we go. We're looking things over now. And again, this was our... I don't want to say necessarily our MVP, but this thing did a lot of work. I am really impressed with this card. I think it's great. I mean, I always thought it was pretty great, but I was not sure how well it would actually work in playing it out. And like truthfully, 2 games in the league that I forgot to record, and 2 games in this league, it was a significant part of those games where I would not have been able to win without it. I think there's a part of the metagame that's going back to enchantments a little bit, if not artifacts. I mean, like, would this have been... Like, what was better? This? Okay, here's the big thing. In the match against Boggles, would a Destructive Revelry have been the same thing? I think it would have been pretty close. I think it would have been very similar. And I probably would have won with a Destructive Revelry there anyway. However, this was almost strictly better. It ended up dealing, I think, 4 damage instead of just 2. And it did cost more, right? It cost 3 mana over 2 turns to use. But it did deal more damage. And it did have a potentially higher ceiling against the prison 4-color artifact whatever you want to call the deck in round 5. This was way better than a Destructive Revelry would have been. It wasn't even close. Or better than a Smash to Smithereens would have been. It wasn't even close. This thing dealt like 12 damage. It was awesome. Like, no, this thing was fantastic. So, and I mean, that's what it's going to do, right? Like, it's going to generate value over time. I don't know if it's what you want against a control deck. This seems a bit slow for control. Especially if they just go like... I mean, I guess they could bounce it. I guess the thing against control decks is the Eidolon effect is going to be more relevant than the artifact or enchantment effect, right? Like, unless you're playing against someone who's still running detention spheres, like post-sideboard, which doesn't seem like a good idea to me. It seems a bit slow and not like a good idea. So I don't think you're going to have a lot of targets for the artifact or enchantment side of it. I don't know. It seems strange. I mean, maybe it could be good against control. You know what? I'll have to test it. I will have to test it against control, just like I did today. So yeah, I have to look into it. But either way, Cindervines, it's the real deal. This thing works. Big fan. So I'm really glad we got to see that. I'm very, very, very happy. That's made my day a little bit here. It helped me get some energy back after that. Oh man, I was so mad. I was so mad. I went to go send the video to Nikachu and I was like, where is it? So, sorry folks, I'm exhausted. I did play arena games that I tried to record for you. Not going to do it. It's been playing this game for like 4 hours, 5 hours now, maybe just straight. And again, overall, I wouldn't change the deck. I like the 60. I like this configuration. If you want to play around, like I mentioned in the deck tech, with the number of Lightning Helix or the number of Skull Cracks, I wouldn't go less than 4 of them between the sideboard and the main deck. But if you want to play around with those numbers, I guess you could. Maybe mess around with the Lavamancer. I guess you could. But overall, I just really like how this deck is built right now. And yeah, so Hopefully you enjoyed the matches. Hopefully you've been converted. You now can appreciate Cindervines yourself. But either way, this has been... Oh, you know what? Here, we'll open up a couple treasure chests. Sorry. Here, we'll open up a couple of treasure chests here since... I don't know. Since they give you those play points, it ends up being just basically worth it for me now. So I'll open 2 of them and we'll see how it goes. What'd we get? Rubble Hulk. Well, that sounds like rubble crap. It doesn't sound like a very good card. I feel like I've heard of it at least, but I'm sure it's worth nothing. It's gonna spell the words right. It's Rubble Hulk. Rubble Hulk is worth nothing. And Rite of Ruin, again, a card I've never heard of, so I'm sure it's worth not very much. So yeah, this is for the 5 play points basically. Okay, well, that's all right. That's all right. No big deal. No. Open one more. See how it goes. Avalanche Tusker. Oh my god, I played so much Cons. I played so much Cons Draft because I love that set when it first came out. And what is this? Return to the Ranks. Yeah, I remember that one. That was also in the same standard, I think. And it was, yeah. Oh, no. No, I'm thinking of something else. Okay, well, that was another swing and a miss. All right, try one more. One more. Come on. Hammer to Bow. Jeez, how old is that? That's old art, too. I think that's the 8th edition art. Oh, man, that's going to be worth nothing. Nothing. Come on. Worth even like a tick? Nope. Spectral Force. God, again, these cards I have never heard of. You're basically just watching... I'm just burning ticks here. Normally I don't do this, but I've been doing pretty well in these openings. All right, okay, one more. Something good. One good chest. Legion's Landing. Okay, maybe. It's still a big part of 25 cents. Or Rancor. That might be worth like 2 ticks. Or it might be worth like 20 cents. Ugh, brutal. Which one? It was the, yeah, like 9 cents. Okay, alright, well... I'm just going to get like my 8 ticks for this. That's fine. I want to keep opening. I want to get one good one. Okay, one more. One more, and I mean it. Boo. Yeah, I don't know what these are. These are crap. Ugh, damn it. All you need is like one good one to make it worthwhile. Like one that has like 80 play points or something like that. Yeah, that's nothing. Ugh, Liliana's Mastery. Ugh. Man, how come everyone had to stop playing on MTGO? Stupid arena ruining the value of these I'm opening one more. I don't care. I'm just gonna burn it to the ground. Ooh, gore. Ooh. Did we get there? Oh, come on. This used to be so much. All right, it's worth like 3 ticks. Big deal. All right, well, whatever. It's enough. Hive Mind used to be sick, too, back when... Oh, my God. Stupid Amulet Titan was for everywhere. All right, well, I'm going to stop there. I finally got something that was worth more than what they would have given me for it. So, all right, Goryo's Vengeance. That's something to be proud of, I guess. And, yeah. All right, so there's my winnings. Obviously, sharing this time with you has also been very rewarding, so, don't sell yourselves short. But either way, hopefully you enjoyed the matches. This has been Andrew, Day 2 Dryden, signing off for Nikachu MTG. Please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.